Certain people, I think it's fair to say that Fulham have had their best news of the summer. Josh King has signed a new 4-year deal out of Cottage. I think it's fair to say that Josh is probably the most talented prospect to come out of Mossberg Park in recent years. And I think Josh signing a new deal sort of shows where Fulham are as a football club. You look, during the past, you've got Patrick Roberts, Moussa Dembele, even like Emerson Hydeman, who moved to Bournemouth. These sort of talents that came through Mossberg Park didn't see Fulham light as a future, and Josh does. And I think that Josh is the most talented lot of them all. I think that is a real credit to Fulham that they've managed to go and get that done. But I think Josh shouldn't be just seen as a prospect for the future. I think that he's got a real role within this Fulham team this season. I think when you look and go and see Drace Prova, who's probably gonna go and leave Fulham this summer, Josh should be the man to go and fill that void. Many Fulham fans are screaming out for number 10 to compete with like Emil Smith Rowe. For me, Josh King can be that guy. He's got the diminutive play style on the ball. He's technical enough to create far more than Prayer did in the Fulham shirt. And I think once again, outside of possession, he is, he has shown in quite a few performances that off the ball, he can be that lead presser for Marco Silva's men. I think that's a real asset for them. I think King has the ability to be the game changing number 10 that this Fulham team is crying out for. We saw within numerous instances towards the back end of last season where Fulham just couldn't break down sides. Josh King provides an ability to not only go and play that last ball within the final third that can break down that defence, but he can go and beat a man. We saw that in his limited minutes last season, he beat Wan-Bissaka, who's obviously a fantastic 1v1 defender. I think that say that he can do it against Wan-Bissaka, he can do it against anyone. Put that West Ham game to one side and just go and look at his performance against Brentford towards the tail end of the season, where he really changed the game for Fulham. He looked such an assured, light and assured presence on the ball. He was demanding possession from teammates that were 10 years his senior. His teammates trusted him. He was beating men, playing terrific balls. And I remember there was one instance where I think he had a Adama Traore who was screaming through on the opposite side of the wing, and Josh King, complete professional, kept the ball and saw Fulham see out the game, kept possession, and that was crucial to seeing Fulham win out the GTEC. Great day, thank you, Josh. I think it's really exciting news. I think you go and partner that with Luke de Fojolera signing last week, who starred for Canada within recent weeks within the Gold Cup. Luke de Fojolera could easily be the successor to Vakim Anderson at centre back, while Josh King goes and succeeds and carries on the legacy of Tom Kearney for years. Could without the right development, could they both go and crush and bend? Of course. I think that the development of both of them is key to Fulham's long-term success as a club. I think blooding these youngsters and getting it right is what will probably see Fulham set themselves apart from the rest of the mid-table within the Premier League. I think that Fulham really have to start making use of a really uniquely good academy. Really, I think that these two deals are a major step within the right direction for Fulham. But I think that Josh King is really the poster child of where Fulham are as a football club at the minute. I think you had most of the Premier League, probably quite a lot of clubs in Europe chasing Josh King, and Fulham could keep him, and that's a lot of credit to Marco Silva. It's a credit to the club. So yeah, fantastic news, and thank fuck we can still sing Josh King again. Alay alay.